Yeah, this one is for every woman trying to hold herself together. Every mother praying silently at night.
Hello guys, welcome back. It's okay Golden
Deep
here.
inside,
Now before you
fighting
rush
for
up to the
life.
comment section, calm down and hear me out. This is not a
Welcome to
man
the
bashing
Rising
video.
Golden
This
Lifestyle.
is not a video saying all African men are bad. Not at all. There are amazing husbands, amazing fathers, and amazing men doing their best every single day. But there is a pattern I have been noticing, and it's been on for a while. And I know many of you have noticed it too. And if this pattern continues, a lot of men are going to find themselves sitting alone in old age, wondering where everybody went. Now, let me explain. Growing up, many of us saw marriages where the woman did almost every single thing. She cooked, she cleaned, she raised the children, she remembered birthdays, she visited the relatives, she checked on family members. She managed the home. She carried the emotional burden of the entire family. Meanwhile, the man's role was often reduced to one thing: providing money. Now, don't get me wrong, providing is important, very important actually. Life is expensive, of course, children are expensive, running a family is expensive. But somehow along the line, many people started believing that providing money was enough. And that is where the problem began. Because human beings need more than money. Your wife needs more than money. Your children need more than money. Your family need more than money. They need connection, they need attention, they need affection, they need presence. And this is where a lot of men are struggling. Imagine a man spends 30 years building a house. He works hard, he sacrifices, pays school fees, provides food, pays rent, eventually builds a beautiful house. Everyone praises him. People say, what a responsible man. And of course, they are right. He worked hard. But while he was busy building the house, he forgot to build his family, relationships. His children grew up without really knowing him. His wife spent years feeling emotionally abandoned. Every conversation was about money. Every disagreement ended with, after everything I do for this family. Every concern was dismissed. Every emotional need was ignored. Now the children are adults. The wife is, of course, older, and suddenly he wants closeness. Suddenly he wants conversations. Suddenly he wants company. Suddenly he wants visits. But relationships don't work like that. You cannot ignore a plant for 20 years and expect it to become a forest overnight. Relationships need watering every single day, especially as a married family man. I remember hearing a story of an elderly man. When he was younger, everyone feared him. His word was law in the house. Nobody questioned him, nobody challenged him. The children were terrified of him. His wife obeyed him, everybody respected him. At least that's what he thought. But when he became old, something happened. Nobody visited, nobody called, nobody stayed long when they came. The same children he expected to fight over him were too busy living their own lives. Not because they were wicked, not because they hated him, but because there was never a relationship. There was only authority. And authority cannot replace connection. Think about that. Many men are raising obedient children, but not necessarily connected children. And there is a huge difference. A child can obey you and still not feel close to you. A wife can stay married to you and still feel alone. A family can respect you and still feel disconnected from you. Those are not the same thing. One thing I have noticed is that many women are changing. Whether people like it or not, women today are different from women 50 years ago. Many women now have their own income, their own careers, their own businesses, their own support systems, their own voices, and because of that, they are less willing to stay in emotionally empty relationships. The old formula is no longer working. You cannot disappear emotionally for years and expect loyalty to carry everything. You cannot treat your wife like a housemaid and expect friendship. You cannot ignore your children and expect closeness. You cannot make people feel unseen for decades and expect companionship in old age. Life doesn't work like that anymore. And one of the saddest things I see today is older men who have everything except relationships, except family, beautiful houses, cars, properties, investments, land, but nobody genuinely wants to spend time with them. Think about how painful that is. To spend your whole life working for your family and still end up emotionally isolated. Not because you didn't provide, but because you didn't connect. And sometimes men misunderstand what women are asking for. Many women are not asking for perfection. They are asking to be seen, to be heard, to be appreciated, to feel like partners instead of employees. Because imagine cooking for someone for 30 years and hearing more complaints than appreciation. Imagine raising children with someone and feeling like a single parent inside a marriage. Imagine carrying the emotional load of a household while nobody checks how you are doing. Eventually, that creates distance, and distance becomes loneliness, not just for women, for men too. The truth is, loneliness doesn't suddenly appear at 70 years old. Loneliness is often built one day at a time, one ignored conversation at a time, one neglected relationship at a time, one missed opportunity at a time. By the time a person becomes old, they are often living with the consequences of decades of relationship habits. And this is why I believe many African men need to rethink what leadership in marriage really means. Leadership is not domination. Leadership is not fear. Leadership is not control. Leadership is influence. Leadership is service. Leadership is connection. Leadership is making people feel safe around you. Because let me tell you something, children don't remember how much money was in your account. They remember how you made them feel. Your wife won't remember every bill you paid. She will remember whether she felt loved, whether she felt valued, whether she felt important. And before somebody says, so men should stop providing, no, that is not what I'm saying. Provide, work hard, build wealth, take care of your responsibilities as a man, but do not sacrifice relationships while building wealth. Build both, because one day your career will end, one day retirement will come, one day the office won't need you anymore, one day business may slow down, one day the children will leave home, one day the noise will reduce. And when that day comes, relationships becomes everything, especially one that you have built with your wife. Because when everything else goes, she is the one that will stay. The people you invested in emotionally becomes your support system. The people you loved becomes your companions. The people you connected with becomes your comfort. That is why I always tell people, do not wait until old age to become the husband your wife enjoys talking to. Do not wait until retirement to become the father your children enjoy being around. Do not wait until sickness to start valuing relationships. Start now. Call your children. Listen to them. Not just when they make mistakes. Talk to your wife. Not just when there is a problem. Appreciate her. Laugh with her. Spend time together. Create memories. Build friendship. Because friendship is what carries marriage when beauty fades. Friendship is what carries families through difficult seasons. Friendship is what keeps people connected long after the children have grown up. At the end of the day, nobody wants to grow old surrounded by things and empty people. Nobody wants a mansion filled with silence. Nobody wants wealth without companionship. Nobody wants respect without love. So if you're a husband watching this video, ask yourself this question. If I continue exactly the way I am today, what kind of relationship will I have with my wife and children 20 years from now? Would they simply know me, or will they genuinely enjoy being around me? That question might change everything. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Turn on your post notification buttons to be notified every time I post a new video. Click on that like button to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, your family, or whoever you think that needs to see this video. Bye for now, and I will see you in my next video.
To every woman rebuilding her life, to every parent sacrificing quietly, to everybody chasing dreams with